Hey guys, what's up? Ben here from Beachbody Blueprint. You know what time it is? It's the end of week 4 of my 12-week Beachbody transformation. So let's go check out my latest stats. I'll share with you my training and nutrition notes from this past week to help you get Beachbody ready. Tune in.
Say yes, say yes.
So guys, thanks for tuning in. Please bear with me. Pretty much lost my voice. Haven't been able to get rid of this cold over the last couple of weeks. Anyway, let's keep going. Look, end of week 4 of my 12-week transformation. Pretty good week. I was thrown out of my comfort zone this week. I had to spend the week up on my parents' property, which is out in the middle of nowhere, looking after the 2 kids by myself. So it was really hard to sort of balance between training and looking after my children and so forth. But you know what? No excuses. You just go and get it done. So what did we get done here? Dropped just over ½ kilogram in mass. But also too, on top of that, I took down another % off my body fat. So we're sitting around that 11% mark. So continually dialing in on getting that, transformation of dropping as much body fat as we can while maintaining as much muscle. My actual lean body mass has gone up slightly. We're up to 75.2 kilograms now, which is great. So density is getting in there, which is really good. Look, I have lost a little bit of size though across my arms. I've lost, but overall, physically, I think I'm looking much better than I was, 4 weeks ago. Even last week, I can feel my abdominals starting to really dial in now. The arms, the back, the shoulders are all starting to pop, which is really good. So overall, I'm happy with this. Again, we've still got 8 weeks to go. We'll talk through my training and nutrition notes now, so you can understand what I did in this past week, even though I was thrown out of my comfort zone. End of week 4, training and nutrition notes. So training, what did I do differently this week? As I said, I was stuck out on my parents' farm, but I was still able to achieve what I needed to get through. 4 days out of the 6 days that I was up there, I went for a fasted walk. I'd get up at about 4:45, woken up at about 4:45 by my little girl, throw in the pram, we go for a walk around the farm. Great little kick-off for the day. Resistance training. I found a local gym about 30 minutes drive away from where my parents live. I was able to get in there. I only got 4 days of resistance training in though. Unfortunately, I would have liked to get my full 6. It was a little bit difficult, as I said. There were some constraints. I got 4 done. On one of the other days, I set up a little barbell complex. I just sniffed around my father's farm. I found a barbell and a couple of dumbbells. I made up my own little barbell complex or high intensity interval training. I ran that for 45 minutes on one of the days, which was great, just to get the heart rate up again, bit of fat burning, and also too, just keeping the muscles, moving on those days as well. And unfortunately, due to transit, so obviously getting up to my parents' farm, getting back, I actually had 2 days where there was no training at all. So overall, look, I would say it was an okay week based on all the factors that were thrown in there that I couldn't control. I still got as much done. My statistics are still pointing in the right direction. I just would have liked a little bit more resistance training. From a nutrition standpoint, now this is important because my training was a little bit different and a little bit out of whack, I also too had to dial in my nutrition accordingly. So, I continued my carb cycle, but because of the way that my training was set up this week, what I did was I just ran low carbs on my non-training days. The rest of the days, I had medium to high carbs depending on the output of that workout. I also incorporated carb backloading. So what that allows me to do is actually get to have dessert a few nights a week. And obviously when you're staying with your parents, I had my mum cooking her world famous caramel pie. I couldn't let it go without being eaten. So while I was up on the farm, my nutrition was a little bit different to standard because my training was. So guys, let's wrap this up with one thing. The one thing is, when you get thrown out of your comfort zone, you need to be prepared. You're going to be thrown curveballs in life. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you just crawl up and go, okay, I'm going to write off this week. I could have quite easily gone up to my parents and I'm just going, you know what, I'm not going to train. Would have blown out everything that I've worked for so far. So So what I want you to know is that you can do anything. Don't be thrown off when a curveball gets thrown in there. I know it's good to stick to a plan. Always plan out your days, plan out your weeks. Know in advance if something's going to come up. Sometimes you're not going to be able to. Work's going to throw something and say, you know what, I need you to be out of the office or out of home for the next 3 days. That's okay. Get online, find a local gym where you're going. Book a hotel that has a gym. Plan your nutrition accordingly. So guys, thanks for listening. That's the end of week 4. Check out my body transformation. Here you go. Here's the last 4 weeks. You can really see it dialing in. I'm really excited to see what I can bring to the table, you know, at the end of 12 weeks. I've still got 8 weeks to go. Make sure you subscribe to my channel right now. You check out my Facebook page, Beach Bod Benny. That's all you gotta look for. Beach Bod Benny. Anyway, wrap it up. Good week, guys. Let's go get it. Look forward to speaking again.